You look at your life clock, you're at 50 to 60 years young. And I know 60 is the new 50. I get it. The question I have for you is, have you decided how you want to live an extraordinary life in the years ahead, or extend the extraordinary life you are already living now? Hi, Stephen Hobbs here from the WELLth Movement. I'm the founder of the organization, and I am a facilitative mentor to business owners, C-suite executives, and grandparents interacting with their grandchildren for the love of nature. Now back to your life clock. As you look at it, you're likely to hear a heart whisper. What does it mean for you to be for the world rather than in the world? The difference between for and in are important here. Being for the world, being in the world. And I think if you listen, there is a little heart whisper there for you. Let's take a look at it. You've gathered all of this lived experience and expertise in one or more aspects of your life. And those four broad categories are work as an employee or entrepreneur, or both, the notion of philanthropy and volunteerism, leisure and recreation, wellness, and health. So the work, I think, is fairly obvious in terms of being an employee or being an entrepreneur. The philanthropy, volunteerism, this is elements of where you're giving to the community, giving to your family and friends, whether it might be through money and or the time that you give to them freely. Then there's the leisure and recreation area of your life, the decisions to play, to go out and do outdoor activities or to do indoor activities, those times when you are recreating, taking a break for yourself and doing something that is physical, mental, so that you feel much better for yourself. And then there's the whole area of wellness and health, the notion of your what you're eating, your nutrition, to elements of things like sleep and walking and just taking care of yourself from that perspective. Now, having mentioned these categories, what I'm going to ask you to do is just take a deep breath now. Slow down a little here and ask yourself this question. Of what you know and do, can you help others in some aspect of their lives? So hit pause and ask yourself that question. Within these broad categories, there are concepts and practices, knowledge and skills, expertise that you have that others can benefit from. Have you thought about monetizing those concepts and practices? That is, to monetize what you know and can do. And here's an offer for you, and I ask you to consider it. Can you monetize your knowledge and skills while serving as a mentor? This monetization is a way for you to gather some extra money for that rainy day fund, to pay the bills, to pay your children's student loans, to put a little extra money towards your mortgage, pay for the weekend or summer vacations, and you can pay even more if you decide to use mentoring as a business strategy. Of importance here is that when you mentor, you use your time wisely because you are sharing, in a sense, your wisdom, and therefore you're using your time wisely. You put effort into things that you love to know and do. You gain a deeper understanding of yourself and those that you mentor, and ripples out in all the relationships that you have. You grow these relationships to contribute to your health and wellness. And depending on the degree of effort you place in monetizing your mentoring, you could build a wealth portfolio for those later years. Also, when you mentor, you get to know and do something that you love in a deeper and richer way. You get to enjoy what you know and do even more of what you enjoy. What an extraordinary way to live your life. Now, mentoring is one of 10 educating approaches that are available to you. Mentoring is about a two-way trusted alliance when and where the mentor and the mentee learn and grow together. Of importance here is that the mentee is asking questions of you, the mentor, so as to tap into your lived experience. Herein is the excellence you'll feel. And I know that in my own life and the times that I have mentored, which have been many, this feeling of I will go more than success. I will go to this sense of excellence that I have contributed not only to the life of the mentee, my own life, but the ripple effect that it has because of our relationship and arrangement. Also, I would offer is mentoring is also a great way to evolve your legacy. That is, to live an extraordinary life, one in which you see, feel, experience your legacy story in action. As you live in your 55 to 60 years young time, consider how mentoring is a way to monetize what you know and do. Yes, and yes, there is a mentoring marketplace that you can tap into. There's an audience waiting to access your knowledge and skills. And when you decide to take up the mantle of mentoring, it's helpful to know the difference between coaching and mentoring. I have a course explaining and describing the pathway of coaching and mentoring, their connection, the competition between them, and the collaboration, and the link is here. It's both helpful and useful to make an informed decision. That is, do I coach or do I mentor? Possibly you could coach and mentor together. What's key here is that you can learn more during the course to make an informed decision. Completing the course gives you insights into how each works and how each educating approach contributes to the person you're sharing your knowledge and skills. In other words, the mentee benefiting from your knowledge and skills, from your lived experience. Either way, coaching and mentoring, you are the pathway of being for the world. As someone who has been a facilitator mentor for 30 plus years, I can vouch for mentoring as an extraordinary way to live your extraordinary life. I've stepped away from coaching because I know others can do it better. For you, when you know when to mentor and when to coach, you'll be given a gift, one you can share with others as you share your knowledge and skills. Purchase the course and let's explore your decision from the comfort of your home. I'm thinking you'll enjoy the gift of mentoring. With that, take care.